Home and property clearings, healing lagoons, dragon rides, and Wataka retreats with Huna Kahihoe, the light shaman. You can find her at www.lightshaman.earth. Coaching for conscious entrepreneurship or travel is available with Huna Mahana. Book a free 30-minute consultation today at High Life Academy or High Earth Academy. Tetrahedrons and obelisks for your on-site ceremonies, handmade and coated with Kotahara crystal dust by Huna Hikahima. Shipping is available worldwide at www.shiningstar.earth. Introducing Mexico's only harmonic egg, operated by Huna's Maroyata and Ma'aikuta. For all of your health support needs, be it physical or emotional, head to www.apapachar.earth.
Okay, my ninjas, it's time. Get that raffle. You win a one-to-one session with myself, Huna Flash. You know what the time is. It's the time. It's time to get together. Get that raffle out there, and I'll see you. Just you and I. Nobody else. Just me and you. My ninja.
Wawanui. Usually you see Huna flash first before I come onto the screen, and here we are switching roles. The big guy has to restart his system. Of course, this happened right as we started the live. So I'm here to hang out with you guys. Let me see. Try and find our Facebook. There we go. Hello, auspicious goddess. Yes, it must be the rain. It has been raining quite often and very heavy in Mexico, here in Playa del Carmen, which is not really normal for this time of year. We were out having breakfast this morning and it just monsooned for a moment. Luckily, we did not get completely soaked on the way home. Hi, Huna, Makaikawa, Felicity. Is it Kawamanato? Yes. Mawarika, Mahariwaata, the Huna formerly known as Waka Waka. Who else is in here? Tanya, Plant Healing Life. The Elven Kingdom is here. Himanua and Mahakani Mai. Sometimes it is a little bit of a challenge even for me with some of the Hunas and speaking them for the first time, or if I don't speak them often. Marewaka from Florida. We have Moira. She's Mamoya. See, there we go. Huna Moira Il. The Empress. Welcome, Vic and Carlos and the pepper camps. The spicy ones are here. And this guy has finally decided to join the party.
Righty. Sweet dear ones. I just rode in on a vortex, a tornado. So that's what's up, sweet dear ones. I'm sorry about that. Bumpy intro, just lost altogether everything. Lost everything. And I guess I had to come back in on a hat, a cool hat, and my new pair of glasses. Look at that. You can see 2 circles plus 2 eyes. What the heck? What is that?
That's your
4
ring
eyes.
light.
It's my 4
So
eyes.
your six eyes? 5 eyes? 6 eyes?
I had a bit of a ride on that tornado coming in when I arrived last night, and then the big old water tornado, sea tornado came crashing in, and it's been raining and water everywhere, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Thank you, Huna Tamake, for saving the moment.
Of course.
And I hope you had a good time with that.
Yes.
Bringing everybody in. See, we've got a great list of sweet dear ones here. I'll get, let me just check on our grams of instant. We seem to have a few there as well. Hunakahasahi and Mahariwata over there. So far, how is that looking? Okay. On the grams of instant.
Ripeka. I was just thinking of you the other day. Ripeka's here.
Where?
She's in over on YouTube as
the tube of you.
Katariho. I was just thinking I
Katariho.
hadn't seen you in a minute.
Katariho.
Kia ora.
Wow. Tēnā koe katariho. Yeah, what a way to come in. What a way. What a ride. Oh, my goodness. Guys, just calm down here for a second.
9.
I got my my heavy water. The heavy water right here. It's the heavy water today. And that was nuts. Everything is just like, okay, we go to breakfast this morning. It's raining like donkeys and burros. And my wipers decide to not work. So interesting. Didn't care anyway. Still drove down the road to a favorite breakfast spot. If it rains, it's still beautiful. But this water, it feels very silky. That's what the feeling is. I'm getting this real silky plasma, an abundance of plasma. It's not like, lots of water and watch out, it's going to flood. It's like it can just take more water. So just, keep on doing it. Go. Katariho, katariho. Una katariho. Yes, clearing rains, purification, water. Okay. Mucho rubio, I would say. You would say mucho rubio in the Mexican. Mucho rubio, so much rain. And we would say mucho agua, so much water. And loving kind of water. I hope you're getting some. I hope you're not all dried out and cracking and splitting. I hope you're getting some sacred water. These incredible sacred energies. So today's topic is a dragon named George, and you're wondering what the heck's Huna talking about? A dragon named George. Well, it's an old fairy tale. It's an old story. It's a wonderful story, but it's also based on a lineage, right? So what's very interesting that's happening today and what's happened over the last couple of days is there's a SEAL team of Dragon Masters in the United Kingdom. They are doing incredible, powerful work of the Wataka, the Lemurian 5 Wataka tools of the Wataka operating systems of Lemuria 5, Wataka. And they are doing what we've been speaking of is the Kupinga Maui. Yes, the Kupinga Maui, the net of Maui. And so, we did share about that, did we not, Tamake? We shared about it a little not too long ago, but it's again an expansion. The Kupinga Maui, the net of Maui. Okay, let me just yes, who said that? Kate. A lot of water in Sweden. Well, guess what? And I've been talking about Sweden. I've been talking about Scandinavia, and I just came back from Europe last night. And I had a meeting in Hamburg, Germany, with the family lineage that comes from the same family that King George comes from. There's a line, a family lineage in New Zealand called the Kingi. It's the Kingi family that's aligned with the whakapapa, which means the lineage to King George, which is the connection to King George through the Māori comes out of us from Sweden to New Zealand. So let me just talk about that, get into that a bit. I had a meeting with a gentleman who they have an organization connected to Canada, connected to British Columbia, where they have a non-profit organization working with the indigenous peoples of British Columbia, and they have a non-profit organization called Beyond the Change. Is that beyondthechange.com, Tamake?
It's Beyond Change.
Or beyondchange.com. And I had a meeting with the CEO and founder in Hamburg the other day, myself and Huna Kahasahi. We both, as we had heard of each other, and we've been connecting to each other through the networks, as you know, down the coconut wireless, to what we call the coconut wireless, about our organization, certainly my organization, House of Huna, and what we're doing with events, particularly in British Columbia this year in Vancouver. We have just signed a contract for the venue, and have just paid for the cost of the venue in Vancouver. So we're all set up and excited to start marketing into that. So we are already working with Indigenous elders, as I am one. We are still working. We are working with Indigenous elders there, and from all over the world. We are gathering at Burning Mask, as you may know. And so we had to have a meeting, this gentleman and I. This is Sebastian Lithander from an ancient German house of the royal families of the last 1,000 years. And Sebastian represents the work and the philanthropic work, the humanitarian work that they are doing for the indigenous peoples, as well as creating the connections of indigenous European cultures. So there is their work is to set up and, let us say, create infrastructure, and so we may add the relationships to utilize the resources for those infrastructure, and those infrastructure and resources that will be applied are coming from Beyond Change, and organizations like myself and others are offering services and products and labor and connections and teachers for particularly our need, which is the School of Light. And so we have the School of Light. We have other indigenous teachings and other education that's in need of the infrastructure set up around the world. So this is just a wonderful connection. I'm really excited about it. We have a few people to thank for that, and we look forward to having them on a call one day. So you can also say hi and check out the authenticity of things. And so it just have been a real whirlwind, and it started out as a vacation for myself. As you know, I went to Spain to Charlie Ward's golf tournament. It was incredible. I had a great time. My team, which consists of myself, David Mahoney, another great golfer over there, Karen, and also Scotty, who were low handicap semi-pro golfers. But nevertheless, we carried our own all the way through the game, and we won best team score from the tournament. So we had a great time. Came home with a little trophy and a few extra golf balls from the driving range. and a few golf shirts and shorts that golf shorts, golf pants, and things like this. Golfing shoes was incredible. But the connections that were made there, you don't think about it sometimes. Donald Trump or politicians, businessmen, private businessmen, they're always making deals on a golf course. And I wasn't there to make deals on a golf course or nothing. I was just like, hey, this is a good time. I wasn't thinking about any of that. I was on vacation. And then I was approached. By a new friend. His name's Eric from Germany. And he's a wonderful, colorful person, very vibrant and excitable. And he was just totally excited that he could make a connection for myself and to Beyond Change. And so off we go. We're on fire. We're lighting up. We're lighting up the flames on the back burner and on the front burners, and we're just loading up with meetings and talking and meeting others there and others like-minded who are interested in what we're doing. But it's interesting that those people that we're connected to come from the King George line. Now, I was informed by the Huna, the SEAL team in the UK, and they sent me their mapping and their geometry of where they were going and what they were doing. And I cannot reveal those mapping at this time, but I can just, I can share with you some of the locations that they are doing the work in the city of London, and the geometry is incredible. They are working with, and some of the places that they are at is certainly the Cathedral of St. Paul. There, surrounding the banks, the Bank of England at Guildhall. They're surrounding, can't read some Tower of London. And they're also surrounding a vortex. There's a vortex alignment. Where else have we got there? We've got a number of locations that form that actually entirely that forms the net. Well, the net is formed around the entire city of London, and through the ceremony, they begin to engage the world machine. The world machine through the ceremony, and they're activating the unseen cogs and wheels, big wheels, little wheels, and they're all moving and engaging the world machine so that the net starts pulling. So I was asked if by the Hunas if I could add anything to what they're doing, and I said, a dragon named George, a dragon named George, and so the places that they were going to aligned to those families, of course. And so that adds to the lineage, which connects all the way to Lemuria, to the Maori, the children from the descendants of the stars, to Kupinga Maui. That's what Maui means. That's just if you don't remember, as I shared before, it is the Kupinga Maui, which is the descendants from the stars. Maui, Mahdi, Mahohi, Maholi, Mahohi, and Mahdi, certainly. Okay, so as the Hunas, as the SEAL team in the UK were doing the world machine and engaging it all, the net is pulling all the pieces in and putting pressure on. Some things will fall out of the net. Some things that we will, when we harvest the net, some things might try to jump out of the net. Okay, so we're going to pay attention to what's coming in the next few weeks, and what we have been paying attention to in the past weeks. So many things have been revealing revealing themselves. In other words, like trying to escape the net, which means certain groups of people or organizations or certain individuals just are bullshitting. You can read their bullshit. You can hear their bullshit. You know their bullshit from a mile away, right? But still, we're able to track them even if they try to jump out of the net, try to get away. But I'm afraid nobody will escape. Nothing will escape Te Kupenga Maui. Everything will be revealed. And this is incredible work. Yes, there are Hunas all over the world doing the work, running Te Kupenga Maui, the net of Maui. They're also doing the cracking ceremonies, which is a very powerful opening. So with the cracking ceremonies, you might get fire and earthquakes, and you might get lightning and thunder, certainly water. And so the Hunas are out there doing so much. I mean, everybody is, all right, but I can just tell you exactly the effects and the work that the Hunas are doing have a very powerful effect on society as the Hunas work from the location of Lemuria 5, which is a place before confusion. And they are not confused with work they do. They do know the effects of what they do and the ramifications of what we do. We know the ramifications of what we do. That's why we're doing it. Okay, we are all causing revealing and reactions and the cracking open to see it all. Now, yes, we speak in a way where we affect land, water, sky. Our voice is sacred water. And when we speak, the sacred water responds. And everything is water, including the land and the rocks and including crystals, which is solid crystal, solid water. Everything is, including the greenstone pounamu, which is water, especially a very powerful water. And so, as we are working with the Wataka and the tools of Lemuria 5, we are from the future. Okay, so we are speaking things from the future as well, an understanding of the future historic, which is another way of saying the past, but not the past, the everything now, past and future. And when we speak into this way, everything is cracking and opening. And as I see you through these lenses, of which I have several, including this 2 additional or 4 additional that you're seeing, and connecting to you this way, you are getting downloaded, you are being activated, you are being triggered, you are being notified. You are being notified. Te Kupenga Maui is in action. The world machine is moving. And the energies of the dragons, okay? The energy of the dragon is a single being, 3 spirit being that is aligned to us, and that is also us, me, you, everyone, our dragon energy. And there are 2 behaviors, 1 positive behavior and 1 negative behavior. And so the negative behavior is flipping. Okay, it's beginning to flip. Let me just look at you clearly and squarely in the eyes, if that's possible. The dragon did a U-turn and showed me this a number of years ago. And so the coding that is in the space between the 2 behaviors, there's a space between it that overlaps. And in that space, there's an opportunity to do a U-turn or a 180-degree turn or a flip, if you like. Up is down, down is up. Okay, all kind of dimensions. In that space between the 2 behaviors is the 0 point space, and that's where this overlapping happens. When the black and golden dragon saw the light in the eye of the long white dragon, it did a U-turn in that space, and turned around and began to chase the long white dragon. This I know took place a long ago, but this is now also the mechanism that we are knowing can confirm of the work that is taking place and where it's taking place in the space between two behaviors. One dragon, two behaviors. One dragon, two behaviors. One dragon, two behaviors. And then there's the decision, your word that causes the flip from Draconian to Lemurian, from Draconia Gregoria, in the space that has the energy and the coding that causes the turnaround or the U-turn and the undoing, and flips into the matrix of benevolent positive energy, which is where we are now. And so the dragon named George has changed his behavior. The dragon named George has changed its behavior and has gone full on benevolent. Yes. And having had the meeting with Sebastian from the families of the Red Dragon, from the families of the ancient German dragon families of the ancient Knights Order, from the German families, I have now confirmed that this is now on the ground. And we are in negotiations. we are in shenanigans together in a good way. And this meaning that the Kupinga Maui, the net of Maui, being the descendants from the stars, I am you, you are me, understanding of the 9 senses, the dragon of 2 behaviors has now flipped into the behavior of benevolence. We are which is on the ground now, which means we are winning. And you may even know that by speaking to just what you are connected to, and you go, yeah, we are winning. Sure, great. And I'll take the stories you have to share, as well as I'm sharing the story with you of Te Kupinga Maui. Yeah? Okay. Yeah. This stuff is for real. It's for real, my ninjas. Welcome to the House of Huna. Welcome to Huna Flash TV, where we are live and interactive. That is somewhat of a monologue, which is like, hello, just a little too long, but hey, you get it, right? There was stuff being shared with you over the weeks now. There's more to definitely share in the confirmation of meeting up with each other on the ground. Yeah, there's a dragon named George, and George came to the meeting. Now we are in negotiations. Yee. And I'm not telling you anything you don't already know, probably. If you do, that's great. Something about Thomas not choking out a camel. That's a good idea. Don't choke out the camel, Thomas. We do need the water in all kind of areas, including the desert. So thank you very much. I don't mind though if you are hungry and starving, you may just need to choke out a camel. Save the tribe. Okay, how was that, Tamaki? What do you think? Are we on the path here?
That was good.
And sweet dear ones, it's so good to be home. I got to tell you. Oh boy, I loved the wonderful vacation I had and the visiting with my love in Hamburg, Germany, and then coming through on the plane and arriving in such watery conditions, just fabulous. Just what a blast. And then, of course, come home, get into my seat right here. This is my seat. This is my cosmic seat, and connect right away. And then the news brings the water tornado. So even better. I want this for you. Okay, I want this for you. I hope you're getting some of this in wherever you are. Let's just say hello to the sweet dear ones over here, and I'll check back with the grams of instant. So hello to Diane, Felicity, Huna, Kawamanato, the auspicious goddess, Mahariwa Ata. Good work, Mahariwa Ata, Huna, Mawarika. Good work to you. Thank you so much for spreading the word, you guys, and getting the codes out there, and all the just incredible work you're doing with the cracking and the continuum and the Council of Dragons, the new order, the new councils coming up. So thank you so much. Tanya Lipscomb, is that a new name? That's just a peace and love from Philly. Okay, Tanya. Thank you. Planet Healing Live. Huna, oh yeah, is Maroyata. Good to see you again, Huna. Had fun with breakfast this morning. Thanks so much for being here and still being here. Carlos Chever, this is a new name. Greetings. Kate Jacobson, mahakani mai, and he manua, mahakani mai. Greetings from you both. Thank you very much over there in Sweden. We need to talk, ladies. George is the name of the dragon, but we need to talk. We need to know the name of George's sister. Okay, George's sister. Although I do know some of them. Let's just check in on it. Okay. CO, that's a new one. CO. Also, Will I Am 818. Okay, Ata Marie, Tenakwe, you I Am 818. Shaman of the Mermaid Black Dragon, Yasuna Mariwaka. You're over there, you're over here, and you're sending some 11 news. Thank you. Okay, Huna Moira. Huna Ma Moira Il. Ra'il, Mamuirail, or L, over there in Mont Blanc, Wawa to you. Impress me, impress you. Help me to impress you. Impress me. Wawa. What is that word? Halito. Abundance. Thank you very much. Okay, auspicious scholars. So you guys got a question? You know the rules. You know how we roll over here, ninjas. You got to come on, jump in the link and just grab that link. Mute your volume on the YouTube channel. Mute the volume. Actually, you should just mute the volume on your YouTube channel, regardless. Unless you wait a minute, you need that to hear me, right?
Yeah, or you could just pause the YouTube.
Yeah,
if you want to hop on, just pause the live. It's easy.
Yeah. And then jump in, then you won't be feeding back or echoing. Come on over and ask me a question. I'd love to hear from what you've been up to or have a comment. You know what I've been up to, sharing. It was quite interesting. It was when I was with Charlie, and we had one night where we were going to sit with the Insiders Club live. And so he had a live stream with the Insiders Club, and his guest for the Insiders Club that night was Scott, the Patriot Street Fighter. And so they were on live, and they had a big screen, and they also had a camera on all of us who were watching. And I was sitting in the front row of the audience, facing Charlie, watching Charlie, and I had a fun time as the Patriot Street Fighter was talking there and coming along there. There was they were on the comment side, people were saying hello and say, "Hey, there's Huna Flash." So I started become part of the conversation and just in the comments, and it was so much fun. Hey, brother Carlos, good to meet you, brother. You're live and in action now. Where you at?
Greetings. Right now I'm in Pennsylvania, but my heart's in Puerto
Pennsylvania.
Rico.
Oh, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Okay. I love it there.
I recently joined the Dragons Masterclass about a week ago.
Oh, yes. I see your name now. Yes. Thank you very much. Was that you and your sister or your... No, just you.
No, just me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. And that's a week ago.
I got invited in, got led there by Huna Mawarika.
Mawarika, yes. Strong Huna. She's amazing.
Yeah, she we've been on missions. We've been on a mission in Puerto Rico in March.
Oh yes. Fantastic. So she's you're getting it. So you will be coming to the seal.
Yes, the seal. The date that I picked for the seal was July 11th.
Oh yes. Of course. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's I picked the 11th day because 11. I know numerology, and I know 11 is all about emotional connections.
Okay. And how you feeling about the Dragon Masters, brother?
I'm feeling good. I'm
You feeling
going through the
good?
undoing. I'm feeling great.
Nice.
I'm feeling amazing. I'm loving it. Uh, I've only gone to the first couple modules, like the Kaha
Yeah.
module. Once the other ones become available, I will still be going on them.
Yes. And you're getting used to the switch of the matrix, switching over from one matrix to the other. It's still happening. It's still gonna transition.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on this journey for a minute now, and I've been ups and downs in my journey. But yeah, now I am completely like detaching, and I'm taking it very well, actually. Very well,
Nice.
taking it well.
It,
But I'm
it, it,
adjusting to it. I'm adaptable. I
absolutely.
flow, and yeah.
You have an open consciousness, a very opening and ready to receive, and you're
Hmm.
gifting too. So this is a very important part. This helps the transition when you're ready to receive and gift at the same time, because this flows the energy, helps to bridge into it. There's so much to let go, and yet so much to remember. Still, you can. The Dragon Master's opportunity to have a control of one's emotions is possible. Yes, it's a journey. However, you have somewhere to go from there, from the draconian, from the Gregorian matrix, and a journey into another side of consciousness. This is the dragon. This is the dragon energies with two behaviors. Two
Hmm.
behaviors. You can have one behavior or switch it to the other, a more
I
benevolent
was
behavior.
resonating with that, actually. I was
You
resonating with that
okay, very good. Very good. Oh, this is wonderful news, brother. I am honored and I'm so grateful.
because I
Of
felt
course,
that at the beginning.
I think
go
we're
ahead.
losing you a little bit.
Oh, sorry, probably my internet.
There you are.
There, okay. So yeah, one dragon, two behaviors. I resonated with it because that was me back
Mm,
on my own heel self. The other behavior, but I'm the same dragon, but now I have a benevolent behavior, a more righteous way.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And you know, this behavior, this benevolent behavior, this return to the times before confusion allows to open up more tools from the let us say the mystery or the hidden, or even the from the not remembering, so that the remembering returns these tools, and these tools are mysteriously powerful and become more known to you as you travel down this journey of the Dragon Master. I utilize the title Dragon Master because it's fun, mostly because it's fun, and because we have a remembering of it, but it is still fun. When Dragon Master, then there's all kinds of names we could call each other. I find this one to be appropriate and enjoyable in the sandbox. You know what I mean?
It actually draw me in the name dragon because I was born in '88, which is the year of the dragon.
Hmm.
2024 is the year of the dragon, so I kind of
Hmm.
like, this is something I should go into, and I went.
There's a dragon there. It's got a voice. Yeah. You're born in the Kaka. You're born in July. In July, was it?
June
Oh,
of
June.
1988.
Oh, 88. And no, you were born in first light of 88. Nice. It's so with bringing in the wisdom and knowledge from the womb as you entered here. So fantastic. So your numbers are changing, right? Do you understand that? Your number has changed. Your numerical mathematical sequence is now um, with June is no longer a 6, it's a 1. So the mathematical alignment's changed to 1. June is the beginning of the Pleiadian new year, or the light year. That's it's
The first moment.
Yes, the first light moment. Now that's a different mathematical. So much is already changing, and just in that fact alone, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I wobble my head like this, but I really like
Channeling your inner Punjabi, is that what it is?
my Punjabi coming out. But they say my Paki coming out. This is true because this is the Kumara. Fantastic. You have a question, Carlos?
Um, the no, no, no. I don't have a question. Sorry. No.
Oh, it's great. It's great to meet you and to
It was a
witness your
pleasure.
confirmation and just your honoring so much. Thank you so much, brother. So
Gratitude.
grateful for your wonderful testimony and the sharing of the energies. And that's it, sweet, sweet dear ones. If you're listening to brother, you know, if you're hearing this, the Dragon Masters, I'm encouraging this for you. The things that are not known to be known or even remembered. You're going to eventually in the journey stand on your own. When somebody had said to me that they understand now what I've been doing is just trying to help build stronger people, stronger minds, stronger consciousness, or return to the consciousness and help the individuals to stand. Not that you can't, but okay, some do require some guidance, and some also are here to be guides. Take it or leave it. Uh, I tell you what, I'm having a good time. I'm having a great, fantastic time. Well, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else in the universe right now. I tell you, this is what's all happening. So you're gonna meet Carlos and the dragon with two behaviors. We're gonna meet a dragon with two behaviors, and then you're gonna find out each other which behavior is gonna work for all of us, right? Which behavior is which behavior is gonna be good for us all. Thank you, brother. We got a no wonderful guest here, Huna Katariho. Let's get at it. Hello there, sister. Kia
Morena,
ora.
morena, tamari.
Maria.
Whānau.
Yeah, good
Kia
to
ora.
see
I thought
you.
I'd just flip my
So I hit
computer
the
a little
leave
bit
or
too.
No, you can just stay
Yeah.
and hang out and just mute. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Oh, he took off.
Kapai, I thought I'd just flick you guys off towards where Matariki is rising out over
nice.
there. You
Thank
won't
you
see
so
it. We're a bit far from the coastline, but it is in that
Yeah.
direction, just starting. It would have just come up maybe about where my hand is, out behind the trees.
Chee-hoo.
Woo.
Nice.
Thought you might
Oh,
like some of that energy for the morning.
Thank you very
Wow,
much for that.
morning.
Yes. Oh, yeah. You're feeling that. I'm feeling that through the water. Ooh, that's nice.
Mhm.
And the tree. Oh, the tree. What is that tree?
Yeah, some
Manuka tree.
sunrise.
The Manuka tree.
Carl, those big ones are still our colonizers. They're our beautiful whānau, bigger whānau, eh?
That's funny. Those are
The
colonizing
walnut
trees.
and the oak tree. Yeah,
Okay.
they're always the biggest. But
That's
there's
a
some
funny
mati
one.
paw this way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Welcome to our little Lemuria,
Manaki,
huh?
I hit it. Manaki,
Aye.
I hit it. Trusting. I hit it. Trust. I hit it.
Mhm.
Trust.
Right.
Oh, nice.
I love when
Yeah.
you come to be on with us, and it has been a while. It's always when the sun's rising, so we get to see the sun rising in first light while we're live.
It's a blessing, isn't it, to be able to share it and hear the kōrero as well, which always correlates with what's happening here. Te kupinga o Maui, there's a lot more, light workers, especially in Aotearoa, joining our net consciously and connecting, and we can feel that net connecting every morning. I know there's a lot of us just integrating that into our daily practice to send out to all, as you say, Huna. I know you know all of the locations, you don't always share them, but a lot of the Hunas do definitely share whereabouts they're doing ceremony and things. And while we might not always share it live and online, there's definitely people there confirming this was said on this day and this is what happens. And often it's followed, like you say, thunder, lightning, flashes, water, earthquakes. You know, the Hunas have been busy.
Yeah, exact. Oh, especially you down there. Oh, boy, it's been an incredible feeling. Australia have been really pulling on me right now, and I'm being I'm also being, asked, Huna, take it easy, like take a break for a minute. And I know, I wanted to come down in November, but now I'm pushing it to January because I'm being, leaned on to just take it easy, get your strength back, and because we've got to do Canada, there's another Stargate popping up, just Ukraine and Russia, and the Stargate in that area keeps knocking on the door. In the land.
There, and
yeah,
we'll
it's
just
like
hold it
pressure.
on lock
Yeah,
before
it's
you
putting
get
the pressure on me. Go ahead.
We'll just hold it on lock and keep hold the space for everybody that's doing all that mahi up there, eh? And when it's the time, you'll get here, and I'm sure you see your kids. I know that's the
my kids and my mokos there.
miss
So
you.
and my whānau in Australia, all of our everywhere, everybody, all the Hunas.
Yeah,
It's going to be
beautiful.
a blast, bro. It's just going to be
exciting.
Woo! And eventually, and the Hunas come from all over, including the new Carlos new Hunas and the Dragon Masters come. Boy, they're locked into the Dragon Master. It means that they are so strong in this that it's not a matter of believing whether you're a dragon or that sense of power and owning it and becoming strong in the mind, a strong mind, reinforced mind and reinforced heart. And they can own that, everybody can own that, all that are going through it. And when they come together and unify and we come into our hui together and reunion together, are you kidding me? This is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
It's just be off the chains. It's off the chains at the graduation.
Yeah.
The graduation we just had, man, that was like.
Yeah.
And we had two fly in from New Zealand. One is actually right there. Hasamatere, her name's Sasha. She's outside of Auckland, and I think you're on South Island, eh?
Yeah.
She would love to connect with you.
Yeah, we were cool. That's exciting.
Yeah.
I know I haven't made it for graduation yet, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
You'll be here eventually.
Yeah, eventually one is going to be there too. But you're down on the Waka.
Te Tauihu at the prow of the Waka.
Oh, wow! So nice.
Yeah,
nice. The prow,
right on the coastline. We're quite close to the coastline as well. It's last weekend we were in Wānanga for our Manaki Ngāhere Trust with our Rongoa students, and I was out having an early walk, just out off the coastline. I saw a really bright flash. I've never seen it. I saw a shooting star and then a bright flash out over this towards where this way. Where's my hand going?
Over the canoe, over the Waka.
Yeah. And I've never seen that, and so I mentally marked it and spoke it with a couple of people. I'm not sure what it means yet. We'll see, but it's exciting. It's the start of our new year. Well, we're in Matariki right now, so So for that means we're out visual. Pleiades has been gone from our skies for a month, and so now she's starting to rise just off our eastern coastline, and so we will be. Well, I didn't go out this morning because it was so cloudy. I knew I wouldn't see her, but we will go and observe the stars and see, and that gives us information about what the season's going to do, which. So from my understanding, that's how we've used Pleiades or Matariki to inform us while we're in the 3D state. It helps us to manage our life and plan for the year. But on that bigger scale, Huna, you've already mentioned it, remembering our star roots. And I think that's a real... a lot of the old paintings from the cave walls that have the Pleiadian warriors, and we've talked about this before, but a lot of us starting to really confirm and connect that. And I was having a kōrero with one of our whaia who's an older generation to me, and it was interesting because that was the guidance that came through. What for me was that because of the plant medicine she needed, the rongoa she requires, it is about her remembering that she has star roots, that Maui was he had access to the stargates. That's why there's a kōrero about him taming the sun. That's about him accessing the stargate, right? Hidden in our pūrākau, written into our myths, as lots of these are hidden. So a lot for us, it's a lot about Oh, yeah. So it's about remembering our star roots, because sometimes our version of tino rangatiratanga becomes a bit iwi-centric. And I know that you will experience some of this because you are teaching to the all. And there is still sometimes in our country, let's put that tunu out here, there's still a bit of us thinking that we're the be all and the end all, and we're not. We're just one in the many, many in the one.
Yes, this is a very important. See, I was some years ago, I was tasked with speaking to, or not just speaking to it. Part of what I'm doing is just to help release that energy. And I was tasked with it by the Bindi masters, and the lamas directly came and asked me directly, you need to bring the Māori and return the haka inside. To return the haka inside, it is very external to haka, and still very external in terms of the dragon power energy of the Maui. But also that this return the haka inside, meaning that will allow the behavior, the two behaviors, will allow the behavior to align and come closer, to unify. And of course, not just me, and we all got to do this. We all got to do this, but I understand, and I was tasked with that by the Bindi Masters. And so you're absolutely correct. The Māoris are in a very gifted and wonderful position. So would I say lucky? Hell yeah, I can't even. They're so lucky that the marae and the waka and the kopanui and all the mātou ranganei is there, with the tino rangatira being at the center and him making the decisions, and our youth making the decision, passing it on and they got this decision. And they are asking the Generation Z, in other words, Generation Z, they are asking, and this is partly why I was in Germany. They're asking, okay, they see it and they feel it, but they don't have the elders and enough knowledge to share with them of the ancient new, the time before, and they know they can feel it in them, and it's making them grow angry, making them protest, and making them kick and scream. They do not want to be of the industrialist, colonialist age of the ones was, So yes, I'm so looking forward to, that's why I say to you, man, I want to get going, and it's the calling is pulling, the waidu is pulling me, the ihi is pulling me, the essence of our lineage and then from the net of Maui is pulling me, because I'm also in that net. I'm also in that net, and that's pulling. I can't jump out of that net. I'm part of that net as well. So part of the creation of that net. I can't jump out of it. I got to go with it. So I'm just, struggling to buy my time and get my time here to fully have everything I need before I come down there, including my physical health and these things. And I want to thank you for sharing that. I love the understanding of the manaki ngāhere trust. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. And all the rongoa you guys are doing and going to be doing, what we can, of course, we of course are converging. We of course are merging through the power of the net of what we call it, the fractal geometry of the forest. The fractal geometry of the forest, how the forest grows and becomes united from the elder trees, from our elders. And so we are fulfilling.
So what's happening for us all as light workers, isn't it?
Yes.
Beautiful.
And
reflecting whichever network you look at, the plant, the mycelium, whichever ones you follow, the same te kupinga or Maui, the weaving of Christ consciousness, all of it's the same whakaaro, just different understandings.
Yes. We are all in it together. No
Blessed
doubt.
to be here.
Thank you so much for that.
Welcome. Thanks for having me. Wawa nui koutou.
Look forward to your visit again.
Yeah, always. I'll pop in sometime.
Yeah, you're always welcome. Everybody's always welcome. Let me now thank Mawarika, she's here. There she is right there. Oh, yeah. Star Walker. Hi there, Huna. Look at you. Look at you. You've got you've got the bundle. Look at you. It looks beautiful. Thank you so much. What is now?
Thank you.
I want to ask you a question. What is the ceremonial headwear representing? Can you share that? I know I've seen it a lot,
Absolutely.
and I probably should know off by heart, but I don't mind asking.
Yes. I when I'm doing ceremonies, I cover my head. It's just a head covering. Specific ceremonies that I do. However, the reason for me wearing it right now is just because I have a bad hair day. I'm going to be honest with you.
You're a wonderful and truthful person, but it is beautiful. Looks good on you.
Thank you. I just wanted to hop on and spread love to the family, Wawa, and
Wawa.
also appreciate Carlos for coming on. Thank you for coming on and sharing your story, because I know he was not planning on doing that. Okay, like he was not. He had every intent to just sit back and watch. So you surprised me, Carlos. You surprised me. But I wanted to share a cool experience that I had when I was participating in the Karakia.
Karakia, yes.
Karakia, the logins. I've been practicing the logins a lot, like a lot. Yes, like everywhere.
Getting a lot of water.
Everywhere.
That's why we're getting a lot of water now.
It's your fault.
Bringing it on in.
Yeah.
Yes. This year we're riding the waters. We're riding the waves this year. Nice. So it's so cool though. But the really cool thing that happened, and I shared it in the Dragons group on WhatsApp. I had posted a picture. My back. I did the wakata on the sand.
Ooh.
I did the wakata on the sand.
Nice.
And I had the 3 crystals set up in the middle, like, reflecting Orion's belt.
Yep.
And as I was doing, and I had my own little touch to it. I'm not gonna lie, just my only little thing.
You're a dragon master. That's it.
So while I was doing the login, after when I came home from doing the logging, and I have this swimwear, the swimwear that I had on, I've had it since November. And usually it leaves like an oval, suntan mark on my back. And this time it left an entire triangle, but it wasn't like a regular triangle. It was a triangle with some other, like a spiral, kind of like the wakata. How is that possible?
The triangle with the koru in it, the spiral, which is the koru. Oh, that is beautiful.
On my back.
There
goes my brother.
All your tribe is coming in here, Huna.
Because we're here on a mission. I want you to know that we're ready. We're coming for those other stargates. We are positioning ourselves.
Hey.
Thank you so much, brother. Welcome.
Peace, brother. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm ecstatic, brother. Like, can't you see it in my eyes? Look in my eyes. Look.
In your thick black dragon eyes. There's another being that's been watching us the whole time.
Yeah. I can feel it. I can feel that dragon.
There's like an explosion going on in my heart space right now.
Wow. That's a big heart, brother. You got a big heart.
Oh,
Who you guys?
Yeah. I've been telling them about the missions that you guys be doing, and they're like blown away, like, because they've been kind of doing little things here and there with me. And I'm like, guys, we have so much more work to do. Like, you guys don't understand. There's like a whole 24 yet that hasn't been activated. Plus the maintenance needs to be done. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Let me speak to that maintenance for a moment, because that can be done. That's being done intermittently by the Dragon Masters where they can. When they have their moment, they go off. They know where to go. But I would like to have a sequence. Now, a sequence is coming up with the Hitapu. You know it as the, what do we call that, Tamaki? What is that? Equinox. Do you call it equinox?
Oh, the tapus. The
So we speak
tapus.
these as the 4 tapus, and one of them is coming up very shortly. The
Oh, we
tapu.
just passed it the other day.
No,
The not
no,
tapu.
September.
Oh, yeah.
September,
Yeah.
the next one.
He
Yeah. So coming into Hitapu, which is the second. Tapu means sacredness, as you guys know. Tapu means extreme sacredness. So we got one coming up, and it's aligned to the dove, and it's coming up in September. Now, so you got 4 tapus, 4 extreme sacred moments, and you can arrange those to do maintenance at a sequential maintenance, right? So a number 1 to 4, or what each year you got 4. Each year you do 4, and I wanted to help organize the SEAL teams and the Stargate team, the Dragon Masters, to create the Stargate teams to go to those locations. And then you do the Wataka protocols. You do as you learn from the Dragon Masters, you will learn what these are. And the Rings of Fire, doing the ceremony of the Rings of Fire, very powerful. So you turn on the energy, you use the energy and work with it, and you turn it off and leave. You don't turn the lights out, you leave the lights on, and you walk, and you're able to go away. But it's a lockdown. It's only a lockdown to highest frequency. So we had an incredible engagement at Stargate 24 at the Black Sea, the Black Water in Turkey, in Istanbul. Wow, man. We were connected to the energies of the Sufi and the Rumi essence of the expanded consciousness of the knowings of Rumi, and you guys know some of the Rumi stuff. Well, we had his students right next to us, and his teachers, the teachers that teach the Sufi, and the children learning the Sufi from Rumi and the guidance right next door to the Stargate, right there in the proximity, roughly just meters away from us when we were in ceremony. And so, these are some of the things you cannot know, but you do not know what you cannot know what you do not know, but you will be able to remember. And when that kicks in, everybody around you begins to remember, or certain levels of vibration begin to remember, and they just somehow are there with you. I can say that you brought them there, and I want you to experience that, because it's going to be different for everybody. You know what I mean? It's going to be like we had our experience there, and it may be somewhat of a different experience for you, but it's going to be an incredible one. Whatever you're going to share with us when you come back and you have your sharing time. Man, I want that for everyone. My ninjas.
May I share something quickly?
Please do.
Ina iro chare eno osono ati ki nai. Oro so nai ti ni oro so nai. Kiki nai.
He glitched out. He's sharing it telepathically.
Oh, I get him. I got him.
I'm getting you too, bro.
Thank you, brother. Ina to you too. Ina.
He did say that. Whoa.
Ina nu. Ina Inua.
In the seasons of love, in the light of day.
Yes, Inato. Inua.
In the light years.
In the light years. Yes.
That is true.
I'm learning.
Everything
I'm still waiting for my dictionary, though.
Oh yeah, this can take a minute. That dictionary board. Oh my goodness! Come on now, give us a minute. We still got a minute. Boy, that we are popping out in so many dimensions, even including the U-turn, the codes of the U-turn.
I love you guys.
Codes of the U-turn.
I love y'all.
Marika, love you. Thank you so much.
Wow.
We see you again.
Wow,
yes,
wow.
sister. Huna Mani Hui. Good to
Hello.
see you. Love.
Hi, is everything good?
Love the headdress. All the Wahine is wearing the headdress today. Thank you so much.
Can you guys hear me well?
Yes.
Very well.
And is there any echo or anything?
No,
Nope.
no. You're
Okay.
good.
So are you guys ready for my question, or was there still someone
Yeah.
else that was going
Go
before
ahead
me?
and take the question.
So I'm still newly like getting gravitated towards the material and allowing it to really sink in, as well as allowing my Huna, the seal, to sink in. And what I'm finding is I don't know if I can explain this, but I know that you guys are the only ones who probably understand what I'm going through. Um, it feels like, because you said that we're 6 months ahead, so we're in 2025 now, right?
Yes.
So does that mean that you're going to be 6 months ahead of everyone who comes into contact with you, and if they are not meant to be in your life, they just will come in like and go back out? Or is there a way that you can ground into that reality that you want to allow the people that you do want to stay there to plant?
Certainly, that is a very challenging aspect of being from the future, because
Okay, I see.
an attitude and the behavior of the two behaviors. Okay, so if you are going to be with a certain behavior, for them to align to you, this is truth. You're going to be to your best behavior, are you not? Answer me now.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, of course. And if you are going to be with your best behavior, for those to be with you in the highest vibration, certainly must attempt and go through that challenge of being in their best behavior. This is the Dragon Master's challenge. This is why there is a Dragon Master. And when there isn't a Dragon Master, there is a journey towards it. But even the Dragon Masters, as you contemplate this, and you're in your tutelage of it now, that person that you are speaking to might be a lover, a loved one, someone you want with you always, might be your grandmother, grandfather, whatever the situation. You are going to be with the best behavior, because this is now the moment when it's a very powerful decision to make the jump. This is the tears of a dragon now, for whatever reason, joy or for pain and sorrow. Okay, this is where you're making the U-turn, and that person or other essence that you are connecting to, have to make that decision to come with you, because you are making the jump. You're not jumping back into it. You are jumping. You are rising. Okay, you can slow
Okay.
that process down. Slow the process down. If you need to slow the
Okay.
process down, that's okay. What I would ask is that you don't stop your process. You can slow it
Okay.
down and take your time and spread your arms wider and wider and wider and try to grab and be onto them. And if this is, I'm assuming, a loved one or an
Yeah.
essence that is attuned to you, and allow them time to catch up.
Okay.
Yeah. Allow them time to catch up. I'm sorry, you're not a better than. You're not better than. We're not. It's not that. There is capacity. There is a leveling and a level up. There is a leveling of these energies in order to take on the next level of more ascended energies and vibrations and frequencies for yourself, to connect to your higher self. You keep growing. So does your higher self. Your higher self keeps growing. It doesn't stop either. You're not stagnant. You can, at this end of it, where you are, you can slow down. Okay, and let me just say, breastfeed slowly. You can can I say it that way? Hey, I don't mean to be sexist here, but can I say it that way? Breastfeed them slowly, mama.
Okay. Thank you.
You are giving birth. You are helping giving birth to another consciousness. And this is very important about a dragon master's ability, not only to just go a million faster than the speed of light, but also to be able to take the time and embed and integrate things for yourself and for this other person. Yeah, there will be tears of the dragon, and you know it. You know it. You know there will be tears of the dragon, because you know you are sealed, and you know what this means.
Yeah.
I want the best for you. You're both. All of us.
Thank you.
We're all in it together, I know, but you will share your individual experiences, and this is what's incredible.
Okay.
I want to welcome my cousin Anaru Tarawa. He's here. He just popped in. Like you guys, and there he's just popped in from Sydney, Australia. Kia ora, my cousin. Kia ora moto mihi I tēnei wā. I tērā whānau. Te whare o Huna. Yeah, thank you, cousin. It's over there. And so, yeah, that is wonderful. And even if even excuse me, even as I hear the words from myself,
Your energy been coming to me though, Huna Flash. I just ain't been really talking about a lot of this stuff, but I've had a lot of synchronicities happen with you and with a few other Hunas. But yeah, it's surreal. I can't even really explain it myself.
Well, we're in the net together. Our unified consciousness is growing. You are receiving more, and certainly you are integrating more. And I thank you for being so open to not be afraid of us all, to not be with the fears. We're in the field of our energies that are flowing together. We are one energy. We are not separated in the energies. And the wonderful thing about us, is what is so incredible about our super beingness, is our intention, our voice, our word or no word with the breath, word without breath, our intention are more moving to the highest vibration. We cannot have fear of that, surely. Surely. We want the best for each other, surely. Now, we're not talking about material things. We're way beyond that. Nothing happens unless we say it in the spiritual world, in the world of the unseen, in our consciousness, where we decide this all takes place, and then it does. And we go through that, and you also have the ability to slow it down. So okay, yeah,
Okay.
turn the tap down a little bit.
Yeah.
So
And I don't know if it works the same. Like, can you like reactivate certain things when you go back and listen to yourself?
oh, that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see.
Gift keeps on
It's
gifting.
like, yeah, I noticed. Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate all of the Hunas that are out there doing the rituals for us, because even though I'm not there in the program, I feel what you guys are doing, and I'm very grateful.
Oh, you are there. Of course you are. And we confirm these things because we are fully aligned in these things, and you spent the energy to be aligned. So yes, you are. You're not just like saying, oh, I'll be there in spirit when, your spirit hasn't done the work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so when you actually say you are Huna and you activate and you initiate and you say we feel you there because we can see you in there. We need you. Nothing happens without you. Nothing happens without you. Okay.
Wow.
That's an understanding that may just not might not make sense in the other reality, in the other matrix, but it does. It fully makes sense and fully aligned in the matrix or the benevolence and the certain behavior of a dragon masters. We expect that. We are one. We already expect that. That's already a given. That's already known. Yeah. Thank you so much, Huna.
Thank you.
Ni
Bye.
hui. The
Bye.
gathering of the first light from the first tier of a dragon. Ni hui. Thank you so much.
Is it time for a
Wonderful.
break?
Yes,
Huna?
let's take a break. We'll take a break, Carlos. You are welcome to hang out or just pop back in later, whatever. We're going to take a break to share the entrepreneurship of the different Hunas and their businesses. We'll see you in a minute.
I'll see you later. I'll come back in.
All good, brother. We'll be here.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Need some Reiki or Rife energies? Or perhaps you need some Lemurian healing products. If you are in the UK, look no further than Huna Kahatota at www.hunashealings.earth. For all of your high vibrational healthcare needs, you can visit Huna Kaparore at www.lightinaction.earth. Oracle readings rooted in the Lemurian operating system. Get your Oracle reading with Huna Kahasahi at www.flc.earth. Live online journeys, energy clearing modalities, and sound healing sessions for new families with Huna Kahiwaha. Head to www.rl5.earth.
My ninja, my cousin Black Jesus, he gonna do a one-on-one session with me. All you gotta do is buy a raffle ticket. Come and be with Huna Flash. It's like that. All right, sweet, sweet dear ones, sweet dearly beloveds. Yes. Let me just add, we have incredible confirmations of events that we are doing and want to share with you in Vancouver, British Columbia. Tamaki, would you mind if you could retrieve an image, a flyer for
9.
Mass Dragon Mass Dragon Ride, please. If you
I
have.
will need to find it.
And it's good to see Huna. Everest, just remind me of your Huna. Welcome back and welcome. And yes, gangster, my ninja. It's gangster. It's all gangster, my ninja. I just want to share a little bit about the Mass Dragon Ride and also what Kahiwaha is doing and getting things set up. Mahi Hopo. Oh, Mahi Hopo. Wow. Yeah, there's a Huna and a half.
Yeah.
Mahi Hopo.
Quite literally.
That is Mahi Hopo.
She's one of our giants.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sweet, sweet dear ones, this dictionary that's coming up, it's yes, you can learn Maori online, but this dictionary is pulling pieces from Polynesian Triangle of our language, pieces from all the tribes that are the descendants of the stars. The languaging is a breakdown, even breaking down to a smaller, more finite as well, finite energies. Okay, and so it's part Maori, it's part Samoan, it's part Tahitian, it's part Polynesian. What I mean is part Maui. The language of Maui is not really a speaking language. It is vibration, energy, frequency, magnetic and electric. Okay, let me just make that distinction. I haven't done that before, but I'll do it now. But also that it's exactly true. As we speak from the sacred breath, so that the dictionary that's coming, understand you can say light language also, but however, there's going to be another phrase that's going to come through that will share the more direct pathway to the sound and the light. This is a sound and light show, and we are the masters of the sound and the light show through the remembering. Okay, so but in the Wairua, which is the eternal remembering, like the combination of electric and magnetic has to be spoken in a certain way. Okay, so we're still working on this. What the hell am I talking about? Well, yeah, I don't have it all with there yet, and we are all bringing the pieces for it, because the speaking of that in that way is the consciousness of it is infinite. So I cannot share that infinite directly when I cannot fully remember it or know it at this moment. Do you know what I mean? It is so far beyond. So we don't want to just say it's, oh yeah, get this dictionary off the shelf. It's not like that. It's a multiple dimensional system of communication that has the 9 senses, and the 9 senses, and you can access each of the 9 senses, of course, and each of the 9 senses can be experienced in the 2 behaviors at once. So I wouldn't want to put you through 2 behaviors directly at once. It could be earth shattering. It could be universal shattering. I'll leave that up to you at the time when it's accessible. Okay. So just know that it's still coming, and it is hugely huge. There is no quantum computer in the universe that can hold this in one sound. We've got to get that understanding and that feeling. It's coming. Okay, saying God is simply not enough. Saying the sound God or goddess is simply not enough. It's limiting. You must have the sound will return. This sound that shares that file of information and structure will come, because it's not just about speaking, sweet dear ones. It's not just about the speaking. It's about the 9. 9. I don't mean no. I mean 9. 9 senses.
I have the flyers, by the way.
Oh, please. Would you mind sharing a flyer? Let's chat about it for a minute.
There we go.
Oh, who's that guy? Why is he always on a flyer? Okay, so yeah, there you go, sweet dear ones. Sweet dearly beloveds, if you are in Canada and are interested in attending Mass Dragon Ride. Now, you might have been to a dragon ride, had the experience with a smaller group. This is a mass dragon ride, which will be experienced up to 144 individuals in an enclosed area, in a kind of a space, which will have incredible energy at those mathematics, at those mathematical geometries, that are going to be lit up with inside that the foundations of this mass dragon ride. What is a dragon ride? Well, what is a dragon ride? Well, it's a journey through the internal dimensions, from the down to the lowest dimension, in the lowest depths of your existence, to the highest harmonic frequencies above and beyond yourself, through the crown. Yes, that's right, Huna. Buckle up, buckaroo. Put on your seatbelt. Put on your robes. As you see, I'm wearing robes. I don't wear them just because they look cool. I got to wear them so it keeps me in the seat when I'm traveling outside of light. Put on your robes. Be dressed. Put on your suit, that your regalia that helps you stay in, keep your body protected while you're traveling through the consciousness space, because it is very powerful. Dragons are there also, of many behaviors, certainly 2. Okay, dragons of many behaviors are there, and you will journey through those many behaviors until you come to the point where you can let those behaviors go and come down to just 2 behaviors, and then make a choice. And then I will also help guide you through it. There will be a guided meditation live. Right there. I will guide a meditation, and I will share a profound story, and you will be able to connect to items that I have been gifted throughout my years, my decades of work, and items I will gift, and you will be able to touch them and hold them and experience them within the containment field of the wakahuia, within the containment field of the powerful containment energies that can hold our circle, hold our dragon ride together. At least we have a few dragon riders fly out into space. We will keep you tethered. So a dragon ride is a very personal journey inward, and it can also be exposed outwardly. Mm. It can be exposed outwardly, and it is not a private. The group is public together. We're all doing this together with permissions, and I'm still working on this. If we want to stream it live, excuse me, a lot of water today. If we want to stream it live, we cannot. We don't have to. We will see. We will talk about it. We want the world to come with us on this ride. Of course, we will talk about it. This is some strength, a strong mind and a strong heart is needed in the dragon ride. And I have a particular technique of doing this, very specific to myself. And so it is going to be extremely intense. I will have some tools with me. I will have a dragon staff with me, which is switched on. I will have the lightning sword with me, which gets turned on. It will be extremely intense within that environment, inside that container. And so I look forward to it. You can, could you show it again, Tamara?
And there is not just one date. There
Yes.
are two.
There are two. What is the other date?
The other date is the 26th. So depending on everybody's traveling schedule, because they would be coming in for Burning Mask as well, which is the 27th. You attend the one that best fits your schedule.
Yes, understand, sweet, sweet dear ones, sweet dearly beloveds. These are limited seats. There are only 144 seats per dragon ride, per date in the Mass Dragon Ride. Get your ticket now. And we are starting to get, as we've just announced it, we've just created the flyers, and we're starting to get bookings now. So what is this, June, July, August, September? You got 3 months, but get it now. Go ahead and get it now. Plug into all the things that are being set up for these dates and that weekend with the Burning Mask. That's also the other opportunity, which is a separate ticket fee, because the Burning Mask is a 3-day, incredible 3-day experience with a variety of elders, including Sasha Stone and the ever knowledgeable elder Chief Phil Lane, okay, who will be there. Also, Reuben George from the George family in Vancouver, from the family lineage of George, the actor. I forget his name, George. Chief Dan George. Chief Dan George's family member is also one of the chiefs going to be visiting with us. If you remember Chief Dan George, he was in a lot of Hollywood movies. So just some elders from Africa. So incredible time. We don't have one in Toronto at this time, so just take a flight from Toronto to Vancouver. This is the only opportunity at this time that I can offer this, and Vancouver is offering the best location and opportunity and moment for it. Okay, so if you're anywhere in Canada, this is a wonderful moment, incredible opportunity. I tried to do this last year. We couldn't make it happen last year, but now we have all of what we need, and access has been granted and the way has been made clear. So I'd like to see you there. Okay, what else do we have to share, Tamaki?
I was just thinking a little bit more about these sunglasses and what they're making me think of. The way they design the masks of the Klingons in Star Trek, because they're very deep set eyes that glow, especially on the one character. It's like, oh, he's channeling his inner Klingon today.
Yeah, like right here, sweet, doing it right here. Yeah, right there. Right, you can see it right there. All right. Yes, Hidimata. Yeah, Hidimata is sharing. Thank you, Huna. Hey, Huna, why don't you pop in and say hi?
Let me repost the link. Oh, that's not the right link.
Come on over, Hidimata. Come on over and just. I must apologize to you too, Hidimata, because I did not share with you. I spent 24 hours in Amsterdam last night or yesterday. Yeah, over the last 2 days. So, are you able to pop in and say hi? It'd be great to see. Yes, Huna Hirimata has been into the Dragon Ride. Of course, here's a link to join us if you want to say hi. And it is an incredible. Oh boy, it's an incredible modality. Certainly, amount. What? Oh,
It said you're naughty. I mean,
yes, I was not.
that's kind of
Share
kind
at
of
all.
normal.
In Amsterdam last night. My bad. I apologize. I also really enjoyed the rest. Yes, so these energies and the Dragon Rides, masterful. We are working with the Huna is on the ground over there, Huna Kahiwaha. She is also setting up another date on Vancouver Island, which will be like a preliminary Dragon Ride, which is a smaller gathering. And she'll be working with the Huna Robin over there on his territory. I'm sorry, I don't have the location of that right now. Once we get it confirmed, but we're in the planning of that. Burning Mask itself, the event, the venues to be decided. There's a couple of national park areas that are beautiful that we have applications into. So most likely get one of those, and I'm looking forward to that, being able to share that location with you. There's going to be included in the Burning Mask the Summit of the Wawa, okay? Summit of the Wawa, which is the Summit of Much Love. In the summit, including the elders, we're looking forward to having 14 elders to speak over 3 days to the codes, speaking directly to the codes of racism at the element level, first dimension, second dimension, and into the third dimension, and how we bring the codes up into switching the behaviors of the dragon and through the dragon energies to switch the behavior of racism. Okay. And also we'll be including music, stage performers, a music stage, lots of food, and you can bet on lots of food, including lots of fried bread. Okay, lots of fried bread. You can include a lot of food for those who are vegetarians, a lot of food, a lot of vegetables for those who are more who eat everything like I do. There'll be lots of that. So we're looking forward to sharing that with you. Also, we have the Hunas who will be setting up their practices and what they have to share. What they'll be able to share with you.
No.
Hi, Huna.
Hey. Hello.
Hello. It's late for you, isn't it? 7 o'clock?
No, 10 o'clock something. Almost 10:30.
Almost 10:30. What is the time here?
Mhm.
Oh, my goodness. It's way after 3. Yes. Good to see you.
Yeah.
I was naughty. I apologize.
Nah.
I just
We
rested
will meet again.
for sure. For sure.
hmm
Yeah, yes, but there's been enough talk of me. You don't need to spend more time with me. There's been enough energies and information being shared. I want to thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Yeah. I would just want to say, if you get a chance to do this dragon ride, I would really go for it, because I remember for me it was so transformative. It was, what I liked about this is that you really don't need to talk about trauma or problems or whatever. You just go sit on the dragon's back, and then you don't know what's hitting you, but it's working, and just after you just realize, oh, I feel lighter, something is gone. But like you always say, it's just another story. So you can just leave it and move on. And that's what I really like about it. It's really very, very, if you're not into psychoanalysis or, talking about stuff, it's not being in the mental space. It's just, you just act. It's just the body, and it just works. It just works. And it's still a mystery how it works, but yeah, who cares? It works, Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting. And you will find that it's me sitting behind you, whacking you with a stick.
Yeah,
I'm not
the
saying
pressure
nothing. I'm
the
just going to
pressure
hit you.
cooker. It's like the pressure cooker, yeah. But I'm used to that. Yeah.
Yes, and you're exactly right. I love the words you're using. That we don't need to tell the story of the trauma, and
No.
I do my very best not to talk story about trauma,
Yeah.
because as you know, and as you shared, also sweet dear ones, that we do not. I cannot heal you. You heal yourself, and through these feelings and these energies, is remind you that you can heal yourself, and there you go. You take this ride, this journey.
Hmm.
And you find just how powerful of a practitioner you are. Certainly a dragon rider.
I definitely hope to be offering those when I finish the Dragon Master.
Yeah.
When I come for the graduation, I just couldn't come this year. It was not
No, it's
possible.
okay. It
But
was really
I hope
intense.
next year, and then me and my brother, we definitely want to do that.
I could see you guys hosting an incredible dragon ride, and then when you're ready, a mass dragon ride.
Who knows? Who knows? But
When you're ready to facilitate a
it's
mass
sure
dragon.
something that works, and I've no ambition at all to be a therapist or whatever. But this is something that I really want to share with people because it is so effective. But I only want to do it when I feel that I'm ready for that, and
Yeah.
I when I know, then I will be ready. It's not the moment yet. Yeah. But
I'm so grateful for your kind words, Huna, and thank you so much for always supporting and being there in the missions, either remotely or on locations. And you did a massive energy work with the dark portals and in the last missions you attended. And
yeah, that was very strong in Amsterdam, absolutely. But it was really, it was really teamwork. That everyone in the team was really necessary to be there, and it just worked out beautifully. It was really, yeah, and also the confirmations after with the last when we went to the electricity, the power station to undo the feke energy, and then my brother and me, we got home late in the night because it was the last part of that day. And then we got messages from the group in Amsterdam. Hey, there's a huge thunderstorm here suddenly with lightning and stuff. And only an hour later, it would come to our place, which is an hour up north. And for us, that was really the confirmation that, oh, something happened with the electricity. It was such a confirmation. It was really beautiful. And then a few days later, the whole banking system didn't work, so there was some electricity problems then. So it was really fun that it really has this effect. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what you're doing, right? Absolutely. You are not confused, and that is absolutely your work and your style. And I want to thank you for that. And I know that it takes time. Once you complete a mission, you must take the time to bring yourself back or reintegrate or however you need to do to become more settled again, and take your time. It may take months or even years.
It was a tough one. Yeah, it was a
Yes, I know this. It takes months or even years sometimes. You may have the capacity to run one mission, let alone jump on multiple missions. But if you do one, it is so impactful. And we are so grateful. Because
I'm just very grateful to you that you also put your trust in us that we could do it. So
yes, thank you. Sorry, the signal was glitching out. But no, of course we can trust you. You are you kidding me? We love you.
I love you guys. Yeah, hope to see you soon. Have a true Kimuria.
Yes, we will have the true Kimuria, because we have a little muki for you guys. So
Okay.
Okay.
I leave you to the next guests.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.
Wawa, dui dui, wawa.
Wawa.
Hello, brother. Good to see you. I can barely see you, but okay.
Oh, is this Vic? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, Vic. Oh, sorry, Vic. Is Victoria?
Yes. Where'd you go? Hang
I can
on.
You're
see you.
frozen on the screen.
You're frozen.
Yeah,
Signal's being a
I
little funny.
do I need to shut off YouTube?
Well, you can for a moment. That might help. Keep the
Okay.
stream on.
Okay, I'll just do it that way. Put y'all back on this way.
Yeah, just for a moment.
Yeah,
Oh,
my camera. Is that better? I
there
broke
you
my
go.
camera a while ago. Yeah, so there's a little fog just because of the crack in the actual
Nice.
camera. Yeah, in the
Nice.
glass. Oh my goddess. Oh my goodness. I want to tell more. So what are we? Let me settle myself right down. Oh my goddess. Thank you for Amisimutuaya. Ama awasama. I got Miss Nick Tuaya. There's so many things, and I'm so glad. Amasuitea. Naha iyo. Y'all tell me. There y'all are. Oh, and
Yeah,
everybody else is there.
everyone's visiting.
Yeah.
Do you have a question, Vicky?
Everyone say it again, Huna?
Everybody's
Oh, the
visiting.
ancestors are with you. That's what they called me, Vicky. Oh my goddess. Okay. Well, I had so many questions, but since you brought up the name George and the Dragonov and the line I've been working with for a long time now, and on purpose, you know, and anyway, so I just recently had gotten a couple of notes about situating myself to be able to recognize that it has happened, that the full through break of that whole lineage, that line, it has happened. It has happened, and so when this happened, this was the third ashe to that particular relationship in my life. You know what I mean? Like in this time of realness. So Bamahaya, you know what I mean? This is a longer time ago. And so Wamashitia, I was so excited I could heard Bama. And so I'm so glad that the sun is still shining. I'm so happy you are getting rain, Huna, because guess what? We need it like crazy. Thank you, rain. And the clouds above us right now, maybe it'll fall today, you know. So anyway, so the blessing has, you know what I mean? The blessing touches, it goes on and on. It touches so many of this because it is so old. So in Shuwaya, if you're Misitia, so my question is, are you sitting down with this being and y'all have Amasho come to a place of agreement? Uh, that's kind of how I understood what you said. And then when you said the word negotiations, then I had a question mark like, oh, what do you mean negotiations? Because it's, you know what I mean? Because it is what it is, Asa. And so then I was curious also. But then when I was hearing you share what is happening right now in your life and why you're needing to rest, also I am too, I understand. And it's more restoring, and that's a beautiful thing to do. You know how much all ourselves can be beautified by this. And so anyway, then that's when the prayer was like, oh gosh, like let's send him a prayer. And then it was like, and I was in another location too. I was at a friend of mine's house, so man was Obama. So I did my work there, and then I needed to come back over here. And so y'all are still on. So I'm like, oh, I hung up the clothes on the line. I thought, oh, let me just turn it on. And there y'all still were, because anyway, like the people are saying, the dragon riders, they're like dragon masters, you know. They're like, it's hard to say how to exactly explain it. But what it is, you know, and you can see it, feel it, touch it, taste it sometimes when you're in that experience of it happening in your life. You know what I mean? And I'm just very grateful that I have walked this way for most of my life. And so I can appreciate so many workfulness that my show where y'all sit down and where you pay attention. You know, I can appreciate that in a really big way. And it helps me, you know, and where I sit, I can't help anybody else. Only I can help me where I sit. And then I can be assistive. And that's what y'all are saying. Like, no, we already expect people to sit where they are. My hope. as authentic as they can be in this moments, you know? So I appreciate that space and the school there's happening. And I would love to see y'all in Vancouver. That's kind of one of my pipe dreams for a minute. I thought I'd smoke a pipe, but lots of pipes in the ground. I just as soon see them go somewhere else. Make a pretty building or something with all those pipes. But anyway, my question then is, where do you sit with George?
You are speaking directly, personally to me.
Yes, sir.
My lineage.
And how am I
King.
right? The ones that sit with you
Yes.
too, I guess. Yeah.
Yes. Well, George is in my lineage of the Kingi family in New Zealand. They, the lineage of George is part Maori. Yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
It's
Yeah,
a
that makes sense.
resurgence of the Lemurian codes re-entered into the European families through the Maori. Yes, I know.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes, that's how our coding returned back to the European families in Sweden. The great great ancestor or the great grandmother who escaped to New Zealand had children in New Zealand. Had I think it was a daughter, and then she returned to Sweden some generations later, and then also had more children in Sweden, and then you have the return of the Lemurian, you have the return of the Kupinga Maui, you have the return of the descendants of the star codes back into the family from our side, from the side.
Oh my God, from I gotta
Lemuria,
tell you.
from Lemuria.
Hold up, you gotta hold up. What? Because it's oh my goddess. Because I was anyway just asking just the other day because my mom, anyway, she's everywhere. She is hello goodbye. But anyway, she's still in the body on this planet Earth, and what she just recently said to me, coming out of a dream, she does this often. She's doing a lot of work. Anyway, I'm glad to be helping her out. I mean, come on, I'm her best friend. She calls me her best friend. So I appreciate being able to do that with her. So anyway, oh my God, she said, she was like, I don't want to drop the seeds. Like, I don't want to drop the seeds. Like, that woke her up. Like, this acknowledgement, this recognizing, this awareness of such that you're saying from English coming people that nowhere, anywhere close to their education ever had this been able to access unless they themselves are in that access. You know what I mean? And so, okay, what you just said, like, okay, yeah, I'm out why. We are here. I can continue to celebrate and continue to calm my ass down a little bit because yes, it is a speed kind of feeling and we have arrived. We're already here. And these seeds have come. And okay, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but it makes sense that the star family can awaken now. The ones that are anywhere close to touching it. You know what I mean? The support is here.
Yes, I do. You can relax. You can relax.
Because some of us have been having to hold it strong for a long time. You know, not that that's a problem because anyway, that's what we did. And that's what we wanted to do, you know, so that is a perfect thing also. And now it's like, okay, new things to happen now. How can we, because I love to have fun also, you know, it's all play, but like, damn. This is, I say, this is time to be done with this play, right?
You can be at peace.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Huna. Thank you,
Please.
Samahaki.
Thank you. Thank you, Vic. I've got another visitor, and I want to thank you for the time and the connection. We will see you again.
I appreciate that, man. All right, I'll figure out how to get out of here. I guess I'll just hit that.
It's all right. I'll get you out. Okay. Ashley.
No, you just muted yourself.
I did?
No, she did. There she is.
Myself. Hi, Hunas. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Ashley. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you, too. I'm going to get my seal in person in July.
This, I know who you are because I was the one who emailed you.
Okay. I was going back and forth with. Oh, it's good, good, and I'm excited to be sealed in person. I really felt called to have it in person, even though a lot of opportunities were to just do it online. So I'm really excited. July 15th, looking forward to it. I've had this feeling that I've met you before, Huna Flash. I don't know where. And I just like, when I first heard you on Aaron's podcast, it was like, I know this voice. I've heard some of these things before. I know this face. And I tried to think about, okay, well, maybe I saw your website at one point, but now, and I guess maybe that happens a lot where people feel like they know your voice, they know your face, but they never met you, at least not in this lifetime. So I'm glad to see you once again, although I don't remember when we met first.
Thank you for being here. You know, it's the remembering will accelerate. The seal will accelerate a great many things, and energy and vibration, the frequency, the electro and the magnetic will, all the things will start to rush in, or they may take their time to come in. They may hit hard right at the instant. Well,
Yes.
you are open, I can see, and I feel that you are, of course, open and ready for the return to the time before confusion, and in the ready to receive this, the remembering. I'm only here to help guide it. I have a certain set of skills that can guide it, but you are the one. You are the one, and because you are here, I can be here. Because you see me, I am not an illusion. I am a memory. Though I was here and I was there and we were everywhere, we are not here. Still, even we were here, but however, we are a memory, not an illusion. And so, returning to the moment before absolute confusion could just take us a moment together. And you are absolutely taking the pathway to the seal in the correct way, where you're not messing around. You are not messing around. You know you are not confused, and you're just going to confirm that by coming to ensure. So this is a guarantee. What I like about what you're saying is you are guaranteeing this remembering for you, and I encourage that for everybody. Okay, just as in the behavior of two behaviors, or even more, to return to two behaviors, in the remembering, there is a guarantee. You know, so you will guarantee it. You are guaranteeing this, that we return to the memory before the confusion, and I want to thank you for that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. You got to do that. Then I can do my bit. We will do our bits. We will all do our pieces together in the great net of the children, the descendants from the stars, as we are created. We are the net. We are everything within the net together. We created it from our own light, and so that net is in the world machine and the world machine is moving the wheels, and the unseen wheels, big wheels, small wheels, in the space, in the mystery space, and it bringing the net closer together and bringing us together. In other words, unified.
Yes.
I utilize these sounds and these words because Te Kupinga Maui is a trigger, is an activation, is a remembering for you. These sounds, the words I speak, the sounds I speak, is not a language. It is a feeling. I portray feeling as best I can. I portray and I project feeling as best I can. Is it an imprinting? You will decide whether it's imprinted or whether it's a memory or whether you accept these feelings of yourself. Let you discover 9 of them, at least 9 senses, at the most and at the least. We're going to discover more when we sit together. I want to thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank all of you. Is there time for a question? I don't know when.
Yes.
Okay, so you mentioned.
Last question.
Okay, you mentioned a while back about the child of light and something about 1 billion souls, and I just wanted more information on that, more clarity on that.
22 billion souls, actually.
Okay.
I shared. And we were in a ceremony to guarantee and ensure that there is a waiting list to enter into this next world with each other, both through those who are outside of light already to come into light, and those who are inside of light ready to go outside of light only to come back and return into light again, of what is known as the Sahi Uruha Sahi Uruha Sahi Uruha Sahi Uruha Uruha Sahi Uruha Uruha Sahi Uruha Sahi Uruha Uruha Sahi Uruha Sahi Uruha Sahi Uruha. And this is of the enter and the return into the sacred circle and the sacred fire of circle of fire and light from the sacred breath, and returning to the breath of the 22 billion souls. And there are even more than that. This is part of the divine directive of for the repopulation of the planet. Repopulation plan. They say they have a depopulation plan. We already have the repopulation plan, and they know it. So they're just messing around, aren't they? Until as such time comes when there's not going to be any talk of depopulation, and that kind of language and behavior is about to stop. Uruha sahi uruha.
That's very exciting.
Remember this sound. Uruha sahi uruha. As purported and brought to us also by Huna Sahi, from she who brings the form into the circle of fire and light. I would invite you to a council with her at flc.earth before you come to me. If you haven't already,
Okay.
www.flc.earth, the Firelight Continuum. And she is a Lemurian oracle.
Okay.
Thank you, Tamake.
Mhm.
And so
Yes,
I'm grateful
thank
that you have spoken to Tamake, and of course, and for coming to be with the great seal of the Kumara, the seal of source element ascension light of the child.
Yes.
Great
Thank
question.
you guys so much.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I think we're going to call it quits there now. As you know, I get hungry at about this time.
Yeah.
And that is happening. I must wait another couple of hours because I must comply to my 5:20 fasting program. Thank you, all of you, sweet, sweet dear ones, sweet dearly beloveds. Thank you for allowing me to continue wearing this funny hat and these glasses. It was quite amusing with the two rings in the lenses and creating somewhat of an illusion. Or is it really the circles of light? The circle of light. Is it an illusion? The circle of light. No, it's not an illusion. It's infinite and eternal. Anything to share, Tamake?
I had talked about this a while back, and now it is officially a thing. It's straight out of Compton,
Oh yeah,
long time
man.
ago. Hopefully,
That's gangster.
you could get yourself some shirts. I knew we had some issues before. So for all of the original gangsters out there, all of the cheeky ones, it's on my website. Yes. And that's actually what I'm wearing. This is the second print. Carol over in New Zealand has the first print. Very special tank top, that one.
She is sporting that one. Very good.
Yeah. So
way to go,
it's
Huna. Way to go. Good
It's on
job.
quantumnavigator.earth. It's the gangster merch. There's all kinds of other shiny things there.
Gangster merch.
Yeah.
My ninja.
This I call them the OGs. When I look at the Motu and I look at the Kawa, I
Hell
call
yeah.
them the OGs, the original gangsters. So it's like a phone book, like ring, 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 hey, Hunu. Let's
Yeah,
go
that's
do
it.
something.
Let's call them up. Gee.
Let's go do
Never
stuff.
mind. Never mind those zodiacs. Toss those zodiacs in the rubbish now. 2 behaviors. You're going to move back into the behavior that is aligned to you, the best behavior. Isn't it? So that's what I'm going to leave here on that note. 2 behaviors, 1 dragon. Decide on the best behavior, okay? So much wawa to you all. So much love to you all. Thank you for your time. I look forward to receiving everybody's emails and notifications from joining the Mass Dragon Ride. Come on, you got to do this one. This is going to be incredible.
I also recommend doing it.
Talk about a mass meditation and a mass energy. This is simply mass times mass. Mass times mass Dragon Ride energy. It's off the chains. And if you don't mind, go ahead and purchase a raffle, because I am going to introduce a day or half a day for 9 holes of golf. So you can come and golf with me if you're a golfer. Not golfer. I want to golf with no shoes. So I'd like to get out there and do a back 9, which is just a couple of hours. Come hang out with me. All right. Okay, sweet dear ones. That's it for now.
All right.
I look forward to the next one.
Yes.
Bye-bye.